Good morning, boys and girls. I'm Miss Lydia from the Boston Library. Thank you for joining me for story time. Today's books are all about mothers. Mother's Day is coming up on Sunday, so I have some very special stories to share with you. Our first book is called What Not to Give Your Mom on Mother's Day. This book is by Martha Simpson, illustrated by Jana Christie. Mother's Day is coming soon. What should you give your mom? Well, it depends. But here's my advice on what not to give her. Do not give her a bucket of big fat worms. Unless she's a bird. Tweet, tweet, plump, juicy worms. Do not give her a beat up shoe. Unless she's a dog. Arf, arf, a new chew toy. Do not give her dead flies. Do you think your mom would like dead flies? Unless she's a spider. Munch, munch, yummy. Do not give her a rotting log. Unless she's a salamander. Slip, slide, just right for laying my eggs. Do not give her a block of salt, unless she's a deer. Lick, lick, deer candy. Do not give her a pile of sticks, unless she's a beaver. Slap, slap, sticks to build my dam. Do not give her a mound of termites, unless she's an aardvark. Crunch, crunch, what a treat. Do not give her a mud puddle, unless she's a pig. Oink, oink, this really cools me off. Do not give her some mosquitoes. Ugh. Unless she's a bat. Oh, I'll eat those pesky skeeters. That's what the bat says there. But there is something you could give your mother. A big hug and a kiss. I love you too, honey, she says. Our next book is called How to Raise a Mom by Reagan, illustrated by Lee Wildish. Raising a happy, healthy mom is fun and important. Are you ready for some tips? First of all, help your mom ease into the day. How to start her morning. Let her sleep in just a little longer. Then kiss, kiss, kiss her awake. Fling open the curtains and say, "Rise and shine, your breakfast is ready." They brought her breakfast in bed. When it's time to get dressed, be sure to give her choices. Not too serious, but not too silly. Not too sparkly. Perfect. A mom can forget things when she's hurrying to leave the house, so help her by piling it all at the door. Snacks, toys, purse, keys, phone, shopping list, library books to return, letters to mail, more snacks, and more toys. Errands are fun until you end up in a long line. If your mom starts to get a little cranky, surprise her with a snack and a toy. If that doesn't work, act a little goofy. And if that still doesn't work, try saying it in a very cheerful voice. "Thank you so much, Sweet Pea, for being so patient." When you're finally done, if you're lucky, you might run into a friend. Right away, plan a play date for your mom. Whisper, "Remember, be a good sharer." Do you think moms are good sharers? Back at home, if your mom has work to do, tell her, "It's quiet time." Shh. Then start your own project. On regular days, you've probably noticed moms tidy up without being asked. Today, it's your turn. A happy, healthy, strong mom needs exercise. how to exercise with a mom. Take turns scoring goals. Race against the wind. Hop like a kangaroo. Swing like a monkey and slither like a snake. When your mom's all tired out, show her the best ways to relax. Here it says how to relax. Hold a yoga pose for as long as you can. Lie in the grass and look for wiggly worms, slimy snails, and roly-poly bugs. Or sing her a lullaby. But what if the rainy weather keeps you stuck inside? How to entertain a mom inside. Plan an indoor beach party. Teach her how to paint rainbows. Set up a zoo all across the floor. And don't forget the sharks. Soon it's time for dinner, and that most surely means vegetables. If your mom's a picky eater, try these tricks. Broccoli. Pretend she's a dinosaur, gobbling up a tree. Roar, chomp, chew. Cauliflower. They're snowy day trees. Roar, chomp, chew. Carrots. Make them into a heart. Give her a choice. Which will you eat first, your peas or your beans? When it starts to get dark, your mom may want to skip right to bedtime stories. But tell her, nope, not yet. First, you have to put away your toys, wash your face, put on your pajamas, brush your teeth, and hop into bed. Now it's time for stories. If she asks, one more please, say, okay, but just once. And remind her it's important to get to sleep on time. Then snuggle up and ask, what was the best thing about today? She'll snuggle back and say, you. And that's how you raise a happy, healthy mom. Our next book is called Is Your Mama a Llama? By Deborah Guarino, illustrated by Stephen Kellogg. Is your mama a llama? I asked my friend Dave. No, she is not, is the answer Dave gave. Who do you think Dave's mom is? She hangs by her feet and she lives in a cave. I do not believe that's how llamas behave. Oh, I said, you are right about that. I think that your mama sounds more like a bat. Is your mama a llama? I asked my friend Fred. No, she is not, is what Freddie said. She has a long neck and white feathers and wings. I don't think a llama has all of those things. Oh, I said, you don't need to go on. I think your mama must be a swan. Is your mama a llama? I asked my friend Jane. No, she is not, Jane politely explained. She grazes on grass and she likes to say moo. I don't think that's what a llama would do. Oh, I said, I understand now. I think that your mama must be a cow. Is your mama a llama? I asked my friend Clyde. No, she is not, is how Clyde replied. She's got flippers and whiskers and eats fish all day. I do not think llamas act quite in that way. Oh, I said, I'm beginning to feel that your mama must really be a seal. Is your mama a llama? I asked my friend Rhonda. No, she is not, is how Rhonda responded. She's got big hind legs and a pocket for me, so I don't think a llama is what she could be. Oh, I said, that's certainly true. I think that your mama's a kangaroo. Is your mama a llama? I asked my friend Lynn. Oh, Lloyd, don't be silly, Lynn said with a grin. My mama has big ears, long lashes, and fur, and you, of all people, should know about her. Our mamas belong to the same herd, and you know all about llamas, 'cause you are one too. Yes, you are right, I said to my friend. My mama's a llama. And this is the end. Our last book for the day is called Mother's Day Surprise by Stephen Krensky, illustrated by Kathy Ember. Violet was a young snake. She liked sliding and slithering and shedding her skin whenever it got old. In her free time, Violet often played with the other animals. She raced the rabbits, she hung next to the bats, and she fooled around with the chipmunks. But as spring was sprung, Violet noticed a change in the air. The other animals were suddenly very busy, too busy to play. Violet wondered why everyone was in such a hurry. "What's the rush?" she asked a fox trotting by. "Things to do," he said. Violet could see that. "What things?" she asked. But the fox was already gone. Violet looked around for anyone with a moment to spare. "What's going on?" she asked a skunk digging in the dirt. "We're getting ready for Mother's Day," he explained. "Already?" said Violet. The skunk laughed. "Well, you can't start too soon. It takes time to make the perfect gift." Violet had to admit that that was true. But what kind of gift would be perfect for her mother? Violet watched a squirrel sorting through a pile of acorns. He was very picky about it. "Why are you being so fussy?" Violet asked. "They're for my mother," said the squirrel, "and she likes them crunchy." This one says extra crunchy, crunchy, and not crunchy. Next, Violet saw a bear crushing some honeycombs. "That looks like sticky work," said Violet. The bear agreed, "But I have to do it right. My mother likes things just so." Then Violet saw a beaver chomping on a fallen tree trunk. "What are you doing?" Violet asked. "Shh," said the beaver. "Don't disturb the artist at work." "Sorry," said Violet. "I can't afford to make any mistakes," the beaver went on. "When I'm done, my mother will love this." He's making a carving. Violet was glad that everyone was working so hard, but it wasn't helping her. What could she do for her own mother? Without arms or teeth, she couldn't make anything like the other animals. Never before had Violet felt it was so hard being a snake, but she felt that way now. As Mother's Day approached, Violet got sadder and sadder. The other animals were finishing up their gifts, and Violet still hadn't started hers. It wasn't fair. It wasn't fair at all. Then Violet got an idea. She practiced and practiced her present in secret. It was tricky business, but slowly she made progress. On the morning of Mother's Day, all the other animals were ready with their presents. Violet was ready too. "Happy Mother's Day!" shouted Violet. "Oh my," said her mother. "What a nice surprise. It's perfect, Violet. Absolutely perfect." What did she do? She turned herself into a heart. Violet was very happy. Even without arms or legs or teeth, she had shown her mother just how she felt. And her mother felt the same way too. I hope you enjoyed our Mother's Day stories. Remember, Mother's Day is coming up on Sunday, so try to make the day special for her. We'll see you next week.